Hi guys, how you doing? It's the Kiwi here with hopefully another positive and educational video on how to become a man, or the path that you are going down to become a man, or just that rediscovery of the man inside of you. There seems to be a number of different ways of becoming a man. There's no doubt about that, but the path is intrinsically the same for all of us. The experience might be different, but the actual path is the same. So, first and foremost, guys, thank you all so much for the positive feedback, the positive comments, and just the support, the subscribership, everything. It really means a lot to me. It truly does, because I really believed in needing to reach out to men and actually share these experiences, these male experiences, with other men, my own personal experiences and the experiences of other people that I've seen out there, what other men have actually gone through. So to actually get the positive feedback really helps me think about other subjects and actually, put them together and put them out there. But one of the subjects that I've found actually very interesting is the actual lack of knowledge, the lack of information, the lack of true information out there on what it takes or what it is to become the best example of yourself, or to become the best example of the man that you wish to be. And there's really nothing out there. We aren't taught about any of this. I mean, I'm 49, I'll be 50 at the end of this year, and outside of one book that I was able to read on the subject, there's nothing else out there that I've been able to, that really breaks this process down. And that's pretty mind-blowing. There is a ton of information out there, and self-help, and how to become the greatest this and the greatest that, and the best at this and the best at that, and blah 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 blah. So much fucking mind-numbing bullshit out there as far as the self-help industry is concerned. But the only help that they're really offering is lining their own pockets with the fucking profits that they make from you buying their bullshit. I mean, straight up. The bullshit that is out there is mind-numbing. And what's even more mind-numbing is the fact that there's really no information out there about how to become a man, how to embrace your own personal journey, okay? Your personal journey on discovering who it is that you are, who you really truly are. And that, not only is that shocking, it's actually also really sad, because that says a lot in regards to how society as a whole thinks about men, even other men. Because I can't be the only one that's been going through this fucking journey, because you're there and watching this, and you're watching this because you're going through the same fucking journey also. So there's got to be millions of us going through this journey, right? Which there is. There has to be millions upon millions of men going through this journey. There's got to be millions of men out there sitting back and going, fuck. We're not taught this stuff. We're not taught what this path is. Think about it at school. Were you taught anything about what it was going to be like to become a man? Path that you had to go down? Did your parents talk to you about it? If you're fortunate enough to have a father, in your world, did he teach you anything about this path? Did you have a grandfather that took you aside and taught you anything about this journey? You know, I had a grandfather that taught me a skill set and how to work with my hands. Thank God, because my father really didn't teach me diddly shit in life. He was so focused on himself. So what is out there? What is literally out there in regards to man being taught what this path is? There's very, very little. So that begs the question, why is there so little information? Where you can go back in ancient texts and you can find hundreds of examples of men going their own way and their path, these ancient mythological stories. So why is it not taught today? And it hasn't been taught for a very long time. Okay? Why is that? Do you know? It's control. It's to have control over you. I'm not a religious man. I truly am. I do not subscribe to modern day religion. Okay? But there is a verse in the Bible that I do wholeheartedly believe in, and that is God gave man free will. Think about that. God gave man free will. One of the gifts that you're given when you're born onto this earth is free will. So what does that mean to you? To me, free will means that I have the will to freely do whatever it is that I choose to do. Okay? As does every other man out there. But again, you're not even taught this at church. Church is just another form of fucking control over people also. So that's what it's about. It's about fucking control. It's about the people at the top of the pile, okay, controlling you so you are serving them. Think about the whole system. Think about from when you're a little kid and brought all the way up to this point right now. Think about everything that you've been told was a societal norm, what you should be doing and how you should be living this life and how you should be, what the fuck ever it is that you're meant to be doing, right? But yet it doesn't feel right inside, does it? You know, does it? Think about it. If you're doing 5 miles an hour over the speed limit and a cop throws on his flashing lights behind you, do you suddenly go, yay, I'm being pulled over, it's my lucky day, woo? No, your fucking heart sinks, your asshole tightens up, and you're like, oh fuck, what have I done? It's a horrible feeling. It's a gut-wrenching feeling, okay? That is because it goes intrinsically against your free will. Because you know that what's coming up behind you is a dude with a gun on his hip, and you're going to get nailed with some sort of ticket that's going to take money out of your pocket that you've got to pay to a court system that then gives that money to a government system. And it's stealing from you. It's taking what you've worked so hard for and just going, ping, this is ours. Bye, fool. You're a fool. You're an idiot. My point is this. It's about control. Because if you're not freely doing what you want to do, then you are actually being controlled. Okay? And so long as you're being controlled, you're not pursuing what you want to do. And when you actually do start pursuing what you want to do, you start realizing how much of a scam the system has actually been and how much control they've had over you. It's only the minions, the people like you and I, that actually get bent over. And believe it or not, the women have been used through the feminist movement to get at us more so than ever before. The whole feminist movement, I'll do another whole video on this. The whole feminist movement was purely and utterly invented as a form of more control over men and also women. It was about feminist movement was purely about taxation. That's all it was. Everything the government does is always to do with money, nothing else. So anyway, that's a whole nother subject for another time. I'm going to close off this video with a cartoon that I saw years ago. Okay, and that cartoon was a bunch of people standing in the top of this castle. There was a king and a queen and all their minions around them. They got glasses of champagne, and down below are all the peasants, and they've got Republican signs, Democrat signs, women's rights signs, you know, Black Lives Matter signs, all these different signs, and they're all beating each other over the head and they're all screaming at each other. And the people at the top of the tower and the castle have this one combined bubble over their heads, and that bubble is just saying perfect. The reason why you weren't taught how to become a free man was purely to control you. So I don't know if this has helped any, but hopefully it has. It was kind of a difficult subject to get across, but we'll see how it comes out. Outside of that, thank you for watching, guys, and I appreciate you all. I really do. Thank you.